CityLax has an exciting and broad mission. Right here in the New York City in the 5 boroughs, we're trying to establish the game of lacrosse as a mainstream team sport. We are squarely and firmly dedicated in this partnership with the school system so that any programming that we do is intended to make the school a better place and a place more attractive for kids to come every day to obviously attend their classes and then get out to the practice and playing fields and play lacrosse. We have over 60 volunteers. They're all young professionals, a unique group of people who benefited tremendously from the game of lacrosse themselves as players and in some cases coaches. They are now firmly behind and involved with CityLax in terms of giving back to the game of lacrosse and bringing it to underserved kids and communities.
I actually grew up in New York and I started playing lacrosse here, and I was one of the few schools that had it, so I was really excited that there was a program that was looking to expand and get more New York kids involved in lacrosse.
I went to the meeting, met Matt and some of the other coaches, and they really told me about the organization, how it works. And you know, ever since I started helping out.
Coming to the city, there's not that many opportunities for kids to play lacrosse, so whenever I see it, I try and get involved in any way that I can.
The winter clinic that we offer is one of the core elements to our programming. We use the winter time to get the kids involved in free clinics with our volunteers.
Well, this clinic's great because on weekends before the season starts, we're able to play with other people in the city that we're going to be competing with during the season in PSAL, so we get to work on our skills and improve our fundamentals.
It helps me improve my stick skills and my overall game for the season that's coming up, and it's also a lot of fun.
I learned a lot of things in the clinics. I improve a lot about my throwing and catching.
When I started first, I didn't know anything, and now I'm good.
What we do is try to provide the kids with the necessary skills to pick up the game of lacrosse, to teach the more advanced players higher levels of skills.
My favorite lacrosse move has to be definitely a face-off move. It's called the plunger, since I'm a face-off guy.
Catching, throwing.
My favorite lacrosse move, probably the split dodge, because it's a really great move you can use in a game and it always usually works.
One young man came up to me the other day and he said to me, "Coach, I would not be in junior college today. I'd probably be out on the street had I not found lacrosse."
If it wasn't for lacrosse, I'd probably be involved with some clubs in the spring, but it's definitely a great way to play a sport in the spring. Lacrosse is amazing.
Or I'd probably be playing football or running track.
When we go into a school and introduce lacrosse, it's not a very widely known game, although more and more it has become one. But generally speaking, the first kids that get attracted to joining the lacrosse programs that we help the school system start are kids that are on the margins, meaning that they're not necessarily the mainstream athletes in the school. They're not kids who generally participate in after-school activities. The big accomplishment there is that we're getting a group of kids off the streets and involved in a structured, organized after-school activity.
And I love seeing, kids in New York with lacrosse sticks and getting as excited about it as I was.
I think that it's good to teach some of our guys who haven't been exposed to the sport.
If anybody would like to join the CityLax community, either as a player, as a coach, volunteer, or as a donor, we welcome you with open arms, and you can find out more about us at www.citylax.org. Don't forget, if you can play lacrosse in New York City, if you can play it here, you can play it anywhere. So please join us.